I made her feel like good and evil hung in a balance.
Okay.
You need to go meet a nice-looking female, take her back to your place, turn her out. You know what your problem is? You're too damn good-looking.
What?
Best thing that can happen to your face is an industrial accident.
So the funny thing about this film is it really illustrates how, for some reason, people think it's a bad thing to be vulnerable at the beginning of a relationship.
Yeah.
Which to me is stupid. You need to be vulnerable. What are some things you guys think need to be present for a relationship to work when it's new, when it first starts out?
Honesty.
Yeah.
Or I say truthfulness.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the best start you can have is when two people actually have done some work on themselves first, and you know they don't have to try and do it within the relationship.
Yeah, you bring in too many issues. I mean, we all have our things and our issues, but if you bring too much baggage to the relationship, that's just gonna weigh it down before it even gets off the ground.
Right.
And what do you guys think about sex on the first date, like your characters had?
I think it's fine depending on the situation and the person. Definitely the person.
Yeah, as long as it's joy.
That's what he said.
So in
This
the,
guy.
That's why he said this guy.
so you guys had your characters who were, you know, pretty normal. Then you had Regina and Kevin's characters, which were
Not
crazy
normal. Yeah.
and some very crazy dating experience. Do you guys have any crazy? What's your craziest dating experience you've ever had that you can think of? Come on, girl. I know everybody has one.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't. I'm trying
figure
to
out what to
filter
say.
through all of them.
Yeah.
And I said all of them.
When you say dating experience, you mean like a date?
Yeah,
or do
a
you
date.
mean like
A date.
Okay.
Because date long term would take too long. We don't have that long.
Yeah. We should move to the next
Yeah.
question.
yeah.
That's
Right. I don't want to call nobody out.
Okay. I'm not gonna get that one. So this film was a remake from the 80s. So did you guys watch the first film and kind of study that, or do you prefer not to look at it because it might mess you up, or how does it work when you're doing a remake?
Well, I watched it because I did see it years ago when I was younger and couldn't really understand it really. So I wanted to see it just to see how, like, reading our script and see how it was different, not to study it to try and pull pieces from it, just to kind of just see it in context of what we were doing. And I also read the play as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the play, and that was all I needed, really, because I think this script is more of a current adaptation of the play, and less of a remake per se. I think that the film in '86 is very relative to that time, and so that's where you get a little bit more of a melodramatic feel and tone to that movie, whereby this one is a bit more realistic. Actually, a lot more realistic, a lot more gritty, and you know, what's great is that everybody seems to walk out of there feeling like they experienced something real.
Yeah.
You know, because we haven't, in my opinion, seen a real relationship explored on camera since Love Jones.
Yeah. This film reminded me of Love Jones.
Good. See?
He broke
Up with me.
Get out of here.
His day. See, my parents.
are coming to town. And I'm like, I want to meet them. And he's like, no way. And I'm like, why not? And he goes, because you're not Jewish.
He's Jewish? How did I not know that?
A, because I'm not. And B, you never asked to meet my parents.
True.
And so what? I dropped the Jew bomb. She can't say anything about it. If she does, she's racist.
Real mature.
Don't do that, Danny. Don't judge me. When you start talking about girlfriend and boyfriend and meeting the parents, it's exit time for me.
Wait. Weren't you the one that said get in and get out?
Part of getting in, genius, is knowing when to get out.
Ouch! You're not listening. I had to break up with him because I'm not Jewish. What kind of weak-ass man?
Hold up. I thought you said he broke up with you.
Well, he did, because I did the only thing a red-blooded woman can do in that situation. I forced an ultimatum. You choose me, or you choose your family and heritage.
And he chose 3,000 years of beautiful tradition.
Can you believe that? So you have a lot going on, both of you do. And you have your show, you've got Think Like a Man 2 coming out.
My fashion line.
Your fashion line.
I don't have a fashion.
Really? I was like, oh, I didn't know about that, but okay. How, you know, what do you do in your own personal downtime that's just Michael Ealy time? Just doing you when you have time off. When your schedule's so busy and you have so much going
I
on.
don't get a lot of that anymore. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't get a lot of that. I mean, just, spend time with the family, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's yeah.
You make dope mixes too,
Oh yeah,
He's
I'm
a really
like
good DJ.
I'm a good DJ, but nobody really knows
Right.
it. Yeah. I
know
can put a good
now.
mix together if I needed to. Yeah.
He's available for parties.
Questlove, I'm coming for you.
Well, thank you guys. We enjoyed the film, so
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it will do well.